Welcome everyone. Here's a fascinating electronic game before electronic games were very popular. This is from 1982 from Milton Brady. It's kind of a three-dimensional tic-tac-toe, and when you put the pieces on this board here, it tells you whether you made the right move or not. And there's several interesting games. One where you try and analyze or figure out what the computer path to a certain goal is. And this is where you're getting into more of the ESP thing. But what I like about it is it says the Sixth Sense, the 3D electronic game of skill and intuition. So it's kind of interesting, and it's pretty complex, and there's different games, and I don't really have time to go into all that. But I thought it would be something interesting to note here. Here's the instructions. It does take a 9-volt battery. You get these cubes. You get 32 red and 32 white. You can play this alone against the computer, or you can play it against an opponent. And it's quite a fascinating little thing, as that it can sense what's going on and you can play against it. So this was one of those pre-video games before they were all that popular. And it is interesting, it comes from 1982. I don't know when that famous Sixth Sense movie came out. Those are all the plastic squares in there. But it shows this kind of thing of the beam going into this person's head, and but that means making the judgment of should you put the square there. Now, you of course can use things metaphysically and psychically that way. So it is quite fascinating. Check the links below. If you're interested, you can get on our list. Make sure to like and subscribe. And this is just one of many recording of these very rare, interesting, psychic-based type tools that were made out there. And this is quite fascinating one. It's actually, as I said, electronic. You don't see anything like that. It has sensors in here. And it puts off tones if you're right or wrong. Very interesting. And there's several different games you can play. And like everything, you can make it very psychic if you desire. So I hope you enjoyed this. Much more to come.